we're talking about life sentences here.
Right. And this is like really
The nigga said life. Yeah, it's life, bro. Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trey. Welcome back to the channel, and today I got something new for y'all. I'm doing my first reaction video, bro. Listen. Now, I'm very excited. I just felt like y'all needed a break from all the gaming. Like, nobody wants to watch games all the time, you know. And neither do I want to be playing games. Well, I love playing games, but you know, sometimes you get a break from, you know, do other things on the channel. It's basically this is just a science experiment, basically. You know what I'm saying? I'm just testing the water, I'm gonna see how this one do. And if y'all like it, we're gonna go on from there. And this I've been seeing this channel, right? I've been seeing this channel. Like, I've been watching YouTubers watch other videos on the channel. So I'm like, hold on, let me go through their videos. You know, last night I was searching through their videos and stuff and seeing what I had liked. I wasn't doing it to like look for content. I was doing it because it was very interesting. And I had came across this video. And I'm like, I was like 3 minutes in. I'm like, hold on. Should I react to this on the channel? And I was finna ask y'all, but I'm like, I might as well just give them a little treat, and if they like it, then I'm gonna go with it from there. So yeah, man, that's what happened. But we're here. I'm not gonna hold you on much longer. Let me know if you guys like the video, like I said. And oh, before I forget, subscribe, like, and comment down below. 300 subscribers, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway, and I'm gonna let y'all pick what y'all want me to give away, okay? But yeah, man, with that being said, like the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. With that being said, let's get right into it. Mom horrified after 12-year-old son's confession.
Believe in them! They are not your sons! Don't believe in them!
Hold on.
Be honest, baby. It's
Who the 12-year-old?
Because you're gonna feel so much better. You're gonna feel so much better. Jesus.
When they pull this GPS, will it show that you were at home in your bed, or will it show that you were somewhere else? That's the question that was asked.
He don't know.
This is that's serious.
He gotta be the 12-year-old. He crying.
Robert, you don't understand that
It's not
you're
funny.
just as guilty if
I just gotta know what happened. I gotta know what happened before I start laughing. Sorry.
Nothing. That's guilty by association.
I don't know.
Snitching on everybody. If I was gonna get charged, why did you make me snitch?
He snitched? Oh no.
My life is ruined.
When the bodies of 3 teenagers were discovered over a period of several days in the same neighborhood in Marion.
Was this like a weird first video to choose the one? I don't know what happened. I just know it be crazy stuff happening in their videos, and it'd be interesting. So, you know, I thought, you know, let's just get back into it.
County, Florida. The police didn't know what to think. This would set the tone for the rest of the case, as the emerging suspects all seemed intent on blaming each other. The identity of the alleged perpetrator, along with the motive for the heartless murders.
Bro, who the fuck? Bro, I'm not going outside the house with nobody whose lips look like this. Bro, what is that, bro? Bro, like, you got the little white stuff around your, bro. Bro. Skincare is important, bro. Like, that's important, bro.
Turned out to be more alarming than anyone wanted to believe. The police first learned that something was terribly wrong just before midnight on March 30th, 2023, when they received this 911 call.
There's a girl laying in front of my road and she's dying.
Okay, is she awake?
She's dying, I don't know. She's bleeding out of her head. She's gargling on her blood.
You need to turn her on her side so she doesn't choke, okay?
It doesn't matter what side, like on what side?
No, just turn her on her side so she doesn't choke on the blood, okay?
Oh, God.
Is she awake?
No.
Okay, is she breathing?
She's breathing.
Oh.
Do you know how far they are?
I don't have an ETA, but they are on the way, okay?
Deputies from the Marion County Sheriff's Department arrived moments before the ambulance.
Okay.
While paramedics rushed to try to save the victim, the deputies tried to get a grasp on the chaotic scene.
Right, I'm trying to know what happened.
Within 5 minutes of the ambulance arriving, the victim was on her way to the nearest hospital. The Sheriff's Department was left to pick apart the seemingly inexplicable scene.
She's not responsive?
No, not responsive.
No,
there's no ID, no nothing.
young girl, older girl?
Younger girl. The shoe's right there, and that's been moved.
She was right there, right?
Yeah. There's blood everywhere. I was not expecting that.
No.
What
I
is
thought
that?
it was gonna be BS, honestly. Yeah, I immediately thought
Is that?
she had
I
got
don't know.
like hit by a car, and I seen the big, but I've never seen an exit wound in a head.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I
you see
wasn't
it?
aware. Oh yeah, I mean, she's laying down. It's all
Bro.
pulled out. I mean, it was
And she was still breathing?
rapid breathing.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Medic said she ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, more than likely. I mean, if she did, that's wild.
When police made contact with the 911 caller, they learned that he was just as confused about the situation as the deputies. He only became aware that something was amiss when he got a call from his neighbor across the street.
You didn't hear nothing
She
at all?
told me it sounded like someone crashed into my dumpster, and then there was like 2 shots.
The neighbor in question made her way over to talk to the
I'm
deputies
like, where's
directly.
my water?
Unfortunately,
Right.
what she
I'm
said
trying,
only
like, I'm
served to
trying to
make
figure
the
out what actually
situation
happened.
even
I know
more
I'm not saying nothing,
mysterious.
but like, I want to know what
So-
happened before I even say anything.
Around what time did you hear? You said it sounded like a gun, like a.
Yeah, it wasn't a loud gunshot. I would say about 20, 30 minutes ago. It wasn't a loud gunshot, but I heard about 4 or 5. And I kind of blew it off casually, and then I just looked out of my window because I did think it was strange with it, how late it was. And I saw the car run into the dumpster. And once I seen the car run into the dumpster, I stepped out my door, and I seen a man run out of the car towards down the road, towards my yard, and I yelled at him, "What the fuck were you doing?" And then I seen him run back towards the car, take a minute, and I was calling him because it was his dumpster, and I seen him skirt off into the neighborhood.
You know, did you see if anybody was in?
Bro. Did they do all of it? Did they kill a girl? For like, I'm trying to figure out what was the reason. Like, I want to know what happened, because before I even say anything, I know they didn't kill this girl because they didn't want her, or they wasn't trying, or she wasn't trying to get in the car with her. If that's the case, y'all are crazy, bro. Like, honestly.
Was it only one? Was there
I
several
only
people?
seen one person running, and it was a male. It had a male figure, had a hat on. I want to say he was like 5 foot, maybe, but it was only one dude running down the road.
This once again tracked with the evidence, as police found several sets of footprints at the scene.
Did you hear the crash first, or did you hear what sounded like
I heard the
gunshots?
gunshots first.
Where did you?
The deputies closed down the main entrances and exits to the Forest Lakes
Yeah, okay,
Park
so right here is
neighborhood,
where I had paused
hoping
it.
to catch the alleged shooter as he
Everything else
attempted
after
to
this is
flee.
brand new.
Unfortunately, the area was heavily wooded, with plenty of places to hide and lots of back roads.
Bro, I wouldn't even be out there by
This
myself
made
at night.
for a
I'm
difficult search for
Look, you
police
scared of the dark. I ain't
and
gonna
an
lie to
easy
you.
getaway for the alleged perpetrator.
Not like dark, like I'm outside.
Meanwhile,
dark,
the
basically.
hospital where the victim was being treated was able to provide some help in that regard. They identified the girl as 16-year-old Layla Silvernail. Her grandparents, who
R.I.P.,
were her
man.
legal
Wait,
guardians, were
she dead?
understandably distraught. Detectives first made contact with her
Oh, she is
grandfather,
dead.
Kenneth.
Layla was found.
No, wait, no,
she
she's not
was
dead.
apparently with a gunshot wound,
Pay
and she
attention.
was taken to the hospital. So that's part of the reason why we came here, was to let you know about her status. But we also wanted to know any information that you had about who she was with yesterday, who she.
Bro, do y'all hear how that officer is talking to? She got a lisp. I'm sorry. I know this is a tragic situation. Like, RP to the victims, to whoever died, if anybody did die. But I just had to point out, why is she talking like that? Just listen.
And she was taken to the hospital. So that's part of the reason why we came here, was to let you know about her status.
let you know.
But we also wanted to know any information that you had
like, she
about
got
who she
braces
was
or
with
something?
yesterday, who she hanged out
What's she in
with.
the hospital for?
She had
She
a
was
gunshot
shot.
wound.
Huh?
She was shot.
You're kidding.
No, that's what I told you when
This
I
is
came.
what I've been trying to tell her. You're hanging around with a crew.
Kenneth hurried to
Wait,
the back
who?
of the house to get his wife, Lisa. Layla's grandmother only seemed to become more distressed when the detectives tried to ask her questions.
Lisa, come here. Lisa, have a seat
Bro.
right here.
My granddaughter okay? Will she be
She's
okay?
going to be at the hospital. I don't know anything. That's why I said
I'm the victim advocate, okay? I'm here for you. Have a seat for us. We need some information so we can find out who did this, okay? I'd like to know too. We I will go and I will shoot their asses.
Bro.
Listen. Where was she shot at? Does anybody know anything?
She was shot in the head. Listen, that's all
Bro,
I know
this
right
is...
now, okay?
Bro, this is sad, bro. Like, I know, bro. Put the weapons down, bro. Like, it's not... Stop laughing, bro. It's not funny. I know you're laughing. It's not funny. Stop laughing. Stop laughing. It's not funny. Whoa. Hold on, I might have to. See, I'm telling you, bro. It'd be some good. Hold on. All right, let's get back to the video. Sorry.
This can't be happening. This can't be happening.
The situation was actually more horrifying than Lisa knew.
What happened?
Early on March 31st, the morning after the shooting,
2023,
the
last
police
year?
stumbled upon the last thing they were expecting. Just blocks away from the crime scene where Layla was found, police discovered a second victim,
my God.
also suffering from a gunshot wound. There
They
was
gotta be
little doubt
connected.
that the two cases were connected,
Right?
which made the search for the shooter all the more urgent. Back with Layla's grandparents, the detectives desperately tried to find out who might have been with Layla that night. Since they'd already found two victims, they had to wonder if more of her friends were hurt, or in danger too.
Lisa, look at me. Who was she
I
with
wonder if the
yesterday?
12-year-old did.
She came here with and I'm gonna tell you everything because I don't like the people she hangs around with anyway.
Okay, that's what we need. That's what we need.
Lisa said Layla was almost always with her boyfriend, 17-year-old Michael Hodo. She also directed the police to Layla's best friend, who might have more information about her activities the day before the shooting. Another name came up too, and it was one police were already familiar with.
And then
Dang.
that runaway girl, Camille,
Oh.
Okay.
she was with her too yesterday.
What are you
Camille
doing?
Quarles, 16, had been reported as a runaway by her aunt and legal guardian several weeks prior. It was an open secret that she'd been staying with Layla at her grandparents' house, but no one had successfully brought her home yet. When police made contact with Camille's aunt, Amy, she was not shy about expressing her frustration with the investigation.
See, bro,
I did
this is
call
why
in
my
this
mama tell
morning
people
to
you watch
ask
who you
somebody
hang
to go
around,
through
bro.
there,
Bro.
and nobody has called me back. I've called 5 or
Always
6
getting you
times
into
a day
something.
since she's been gone.
Even worse, Amy's son was hearing all kinds of gossip
is that
about
a-
the case at school.
Bro, is this a 100 emoji fanny pack, bro? Bro, I didn't even know they make these, bro. All right, bro. All right. Sorry, bro. I gotta
People were
lock
saying
in.
Camille had also been shot.
But like, bro,
The
I didn't even
names
know
of
they
the
made
victims
those.
and
How
the
much you pay
location
for
of the
that?
crime was seemingly common knowledge. Disturbingly, police had not yet confirmed if Camille was involved. Also, they'd not yet released the names of the victims or the location, which meant whoever was spreading this information had to be involved.
Who was spreading it
another
though?
body discovered this morning in that neighborhood.
Okay.
I want to know if it's my child.
Okay, the second person is not Camille. I can't identify who that person is, but it's not her.
The identity of the second victim only made the case more dire, especially in regards to Camille's safety. Frustratingly, the police were still in the dark
Bro,
about
what is
most
that?
of the lead
Panties,
up to the
bro?
crime,
I don't-
up until they got in touch with Layla's
Hey, man, I
best
don't
friend,
know.
Gabby. She was more forthcoming and told the detectives that she'd spent the day with Layla and her boyfriend, Michael Hodo, and several other teens who would soon become an integral part of the case.
Or other than you, Layla, anytime during the day.
Camille was there.
This was
Who
the
was
second
driving the
statement
car?
placing Camille at the scene of the crime, but disturbingly, there was still no sign of her. Prior to the shooting, Camille's aunt said she'd caught sight of her at the park once or twice and kept a close eye on her Instagram feed to see what she was up to. Since the night of the 30th, though, it had been radio silence. Back with the detectives, Layla's friend recounted their travels throughout the day and who else was with the group.
We went to Rob's. We went to
Okay, that's a new name.
I don't know if it's abandoned. Do you know what a trap house is? Yeah. Okay, so apparently, like this kid Rob. I don't know him personally, but they do.
Okay.
They're like friends or whatever, and we went over there and we chilled over there.
Significantly, Gabby said that Layla had been the one driving all day.
Okay.
But the only sign of her vehicle, a white Chevy Cruze, was a tire track left at the crime scene. The police hoped that finding the vehicle would offer some insight into what happened the night Layla was shot.
Do you know his last name or anything else about Rob?
No, I don't really know if Rob is like his real name or not, because I know some people know him as Reaper Rob and stuff like that. So
was anyone?
Bro, if a nigga named Reaper Rob followed me on Instagram, block you, bro. I don't want no association with nobody in the streets. They first name Reaper. No, you can. Why would you even be hanging around somebody named Reaper Rob? No, I'm not hanging around nobody named Reaper Rob. That's a red flag in the name itself. I'm already knowing whoever Reaper Rob is, he has something to do with it.
Anyone else there at the house besides the three of you and Rob?
Well, there was this kid 3'5", but I don't know his real name.
3'5".
What's 3'5" look like?
I don't know. He's 12. He's a little kid.
12-year-old.
Detectives knew they needed to track down Rob and 3'5". They started with Rob, who they believed to be 17-year-old Robert Robinson, who was already incarcerated.
Bro. Just look at him, bro. He looked like a reaper, like. Nigga look like he'll run your pockets for fun. Like, bro, stay away from bro.
A juvenile detention facility for a different offense. When detectives asked him about 3'5", he directed them to a boy named Christopher Atkins.
Okay, I knew that was the
Shockingly, Gabby was right. He was only 12 years old. Since Chris and Rob were both minors, their mothers were asked to join them at the police station before any conversations took place.
Bro. Somebody get this nigga Robert Robinson. Bro, that's your name. Bro, somebody get this nigga Robert Robinson some chapstick. Like, bro, look at your lips, bro. Come on, you know he did it. Look at his lips. A nigga with crusty lips is up to no good.
Chris's mother, Ashley, was the first to arrive.
I don't understand. Where the hell is my son? If he being questioned, why the fuck I'm not in there? What's state on? Where's my son?
He's in the other room right here.
They got a couch in the
Not yet, no. They're
talking room.
They're all getting their stuff together.
It seems she wasn't convinced they weren't already questioning him, because Ashley did her best to hear what was going on in the other room.
Look how she is. Bro, one thing I heard, bro, the police rooms, like the interrogation rooms, bro, them rooms be freezing, and I don't know why. Like, why you got me in here? You know I'm finna snitch, and you got me cold. Like, that's even worse. Like, if I'm gonna be in the room, at least let it be. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm in a room for hours, I'd rather it be cold than it to be hot. I ain't gonna lie. Being in a hot room with no TV, no nothing, I'm gonna go insane. I see why. My fault. Bro, why are you standing? What the?
After almost 2 hours of waiting, she was finally escorted to the next room to join Chris.
Bro, this is not no 12-year-old, bro. This is not no 12-year-old. Like, this nigga look like he at least 15, max. Bro, what 12-year-old know you? Like, why are you in the streets, little nigga? Go play football, my nigga. You could be the best running back in the world, and you out here. All right, see? It's the mama fault. I'm telling you. Whoop this little nigga.
Trembling.
Let him know what's up.
Can I put you right here? Sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God, you look just like your mom, boy.
That's okay.
Are you sure? You look like you're cold. Let me get you.
You say you have 4 siblings?
Okay.
You guys get along okay in the house?
The detectives set about gradually breaking the ice with Chris, all the time appearing hyper-aware that he was only 12 years old. After taking all necessary precautions, like making both Chris and his mother aware of their rights, and establishing on record that Chris knew the difference between right and wrong, they finally got to the issue at hand.
So, Chris, what I'd like to start with talking to you about is, and like I said, I just want you to be honest with us. I'd like you to talk to me about last Thursday night.
First, we made something to eat.
Okay, here we go. Dang, he telling without even a meal. I mean, he is 12, but
I went to sleep for a little bit.
Y'all need me. I'm gonna put myself over here.
I heard something outside. I opened the door. There was nothing outside now. I think I went to sleep.
So I think what you just told me, was what you probably had rehearsed in your mind several times to tell a police officer if you ever had to talk about that Thursday night. Mm-hmm. Because sitting here and talking to you with your mom here crying and knowing that you have these siblings, you're probably in sort of an embarrassing and shameful position. If you are sorry for what happened, repent for it and start from the very beginning and go to the very end without me having to pull it from you. Because somebody that I have to pull each individual action from, that tells me that they don't really want to say what they did wrong, that they don't feel bad for it.
Reaper down there has been super honest.
We know he been super honest? No.
You know, it took him a minute to get
to get comfortable with me, and he's told me everything down to details that only he would know, and
that's involved in it.
That nobody else would know.
Some of the details, he points finger at you.
17-year-old
you
Rob,
snitched on a whole
also known by the
12-year-old?
concerning moniker Reaper, was also being questioned. Just like Chris, Rob and his mom Erica were both advised of their Miranda rights before the interrogation commenced.
Okay.
I'm trying to bring the best way to say this to you guys. We're investigating several different incidents that occurred over the last couple of weeks.
Okay.
One being a theft of side-by-side. One being the theft of, a burglary.
Why you look?
We're investigating a robbery.
I'll be looking at my Bob
and
too.
we're investigating a murder.
I'll be looking at my Bob when the doctor asked me something.
Murder.
Bro, that was the fakest. Like, dude, stop.
We're investigating.
You're here for a
robbery,
reason.
And we're investigating a murder. Okay.
Yeah, bro, you're here for a murder, dude.
So, the first ones you named is believable. The last one you named is not. You don't have the heart to keep them. I know that for a fact.
He got straight to
What
it.
did you do on Thursday all day?
I mean, I was home all day. Like, I was home all Thursday.
Okay, who were you with? Did anybody come over? Did we hang out with anybody?
At
Did
like
you
1
go
o'clock.
anywhere with anybody?
I ain't go no. Came over at like 1 o'clock.
What'd you guys do then?
We just chilling. Literally, like we were just chilling.
Okay. Was anybody with at the time? How did he get to your house? Things
I'm
like
trying
that.
not to pause and talk a lot, y'all. I know this is my first reaction. I don't want to pause a lot.
Landon.
Who's Landon?
Layla. And there was another girl with them.
Sosa was a nickname that Layla's boyfriend, 17-year-old Michael, used. Michael's father had last seen him about 6:30 last night, around the same time Gabby said she parted ways with the group. Landon was another local boy who police determined didn't know anything that would aid the investigation.
Okay.
As for the unnamed girl, the police likely wondered if she could be the missing Camille and why she hadn't been seen or heard from since.
Did you go anywhere
Dang,
after
she did
6:30, Rob?
Whoa, how do y'all keep asking that?
I just
We
want
keep
to
asking because we've been working on our investigations for
What do
several
y'all
days.
think happened, bro? I'm telling you,
You understand?
was in the house
You understand?
that
Rob.
night. Like I was. I
Bro,
only
he
seen
too,
Sosa
like, I don't know, what's
one
the word
time
for
that
it?
day.
Rob, we know you were out of the house after 6:30. Okay?
That chain pull tell me everything I
We
need
know
to
you
know. He
went
like,
7 o'clock
but he don't want to
p.m.
say it.
Thanks to CCTV footage, police believed that Rob, along with others in the friend group, had been involved in the theft of a vehicle and an armed robbery that night. As serious as these crimes were,
Bro, I don't
they paled in
I'm not
comparison
surprised
to what
about
police
anything
believed
we find
happened
out he
later.
do. This nigga's street name
Back
is
in the
Reaper.
room with Chris, his mother tried to make him understand the severity of the situation.
Okay.
Well, you need to tell if you ain't.
Now's the time.
Now's the whole story.
now's the
You know
time
you
to
left
get
out of
out.
the house Thursday when I told you not to, and you finna speak. You gotta talk right now.
Reaper's already told us what the plan was that night.
almost
So
got on
there's-
that-
I
she
mean,
almost got on that.
we know what the original plan was. We're asking you now to be honest and to come forth and tell us what happened and why it happened.
He knocked on the window.
When you say he, I never want to guess. Who's he?
Reaper, aka Rob, took a lot of convincing
Like, what do you
before he opened
even,
up.
bro? What are you even doing out that late with a 12-year-old? Nigga, you ain't got no friends your age. You gotta go out and do robberies and murders with 12-year-olds, bro. We gotta do better. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't care if he guilty. Lock this nigga up.
Right now, you're protecting KTM and your buddies. You need to think about protecting yourself.
The disturbing meaning behind KTM will be revealed in due time. For now, the fact that the police knew about the mysterious phrase was enough to get Rob talking,
Okay.
albeit reluctantly.
Was that the else?
When you saw, when you were with, who was with y'all?
It was me.
Who?
3-5.
Mm-hmm.
Layla was there,
Why are you taking so long?
and that was it.
The police knew by now that there were more people at the house than just Chris, Rob, Michael, and Layla.
Did you go anywhere with them that night?
No, I ain't go nowhere with them. I just told you. I went. I swear to God, was at the house They said they was finna leave.
Don't be lying on my
home.
God now.
Actually, Mom, I didn't come in until like late. I didn't come in until after 7 anyways.
You don't know what time you came home. Now,
But they talking about I wasn't at Mulaka at 7:10.
what I'm saying is, you don't know what time you came home because you defy your curfew so much. You don't know what time you came in. It might have been 8 o'clock. It might have been 7:30. It might have, you know what I'm saying? So you don't know. What I'm saying is, if you know something that they're trying to get out of you, I don't give a who your friends are.
I ain't gonna lie. Listen. She sounds like my mother. She's finna get this nigga to snitch. I promise you. Watch.
Who you trying to protect? I gotta get to work. And I'm sick of dealing with this jail.
I promise you.
You choose to have
That's my mother.
friends.
That's my mother.
You need to be honest.
Her yelling.
Unfortunately
They ain't
for
even.
Rob, the police already
Listen,
knew that.
I'm sorry. I know I'm pausing a lot, but listen. I know them. I know they've been trying to pressure him, and it hasn't been working. Once she started talking, like having her in that room was definitely the best thing for the detectives, because she finna get him to snitch. He knows something. Even if he didn't murder, he knows something.
He was still holding back the dark details of what he got up to that night.
What about his cell phone? Do you own that phone?
Yeah, I own that phone. So do you all want permission to check the location?
That
on
would be
phone?
great, yeah.
No.
That would be great.
Oh, they can check my phone.
They're not helping.
Bro, listen. I'm sorry. That was dumb funny though. Like I ain't had to pause that, but I had to because I almost fell out my chair.
So you're certain that your phone GPS will keep you at your house that night?
Are you?
He did something, bro. It's over with for him. I ain't gonna lie.
So we gon' no.
I can just tell you, I really don't know nothing about no murder. That is.
Bro, you just snitched on yourself, Reaper Rob.
The truth. I don't know nothing about no murder, and I was not there with no murder.
That's not what they asked, though. That's not what they asked. What they asked was, when they pull this GPS, will it show that you were at home in your bed, or will it show that you were somewhere else? That's the
They
question.
didn't ask you, did you know about no murder, bro? You just told on yourself.
You don't know?
I don't know what y'all want me to do. Like, I'm telling you stuff.
They want you to
telling me I'm lying, and I'm telling them the truth. And you're sitting there going with them. Why are you believing them? They are not your sons. Stop believing them.
He crazy. Listen, my mom don't care what I did. Like, she don't care what I did. If she think it's wrong, she gon' stick with it being wrong for the rest of her life. She don't matter nothing. So my point is, if I would never be in this position. But say I'm Rob, right? And I'm sitting there going off in my mind. She don't care who's in the detective room. She's standing up and she knocking me out. I promise you, she gonna be the one in the interrogation room next. I promise you.
Oh, no, I was not there. Like,
I didn't say
I was not there.
You were there.
Wait,
first and foremost.
You sitting there just moving everything you're saying.
No, first and foremost, you lie so much, I don't know what to believe would come down your mouth. You didn't burn the bridge that's been gone. Let's get that understood.
Like, I was like,
W
what
mom.
I'm saying is,
W mom. I don't like this nigga Rob.
To want to protect people and let me finish.
Protecting.
You so quick to want to protect people, don't want to snitch, want to be cool this and cool that, and not be known as a is in the paperwork and all
Go
this
off,
that you're
dude,
willing to sit here and go down for murder that I know.
She going off.
I know for a fact
How you know?
that you didn't do it, but you're gonna be guilty.
How you know? You just said he lied a lot. You don't know if he did it or not.
Did it? That's the problem.
I did not kill nobody. I did not kill nobody.
Did somebody you know do it?
Like what the?
No, I don't know nothing about no murder. I don't know nothing about no murder.
Bro.
And if you lying, you standing on this island by yourself. Because if you got something to tell these people, because they have a way to tell if you're lying.
The best way to tell if Rob was lying was Chris, who was still in the room
He
next
about
door.
to tell it all. That's a little
He was
nigga.
sharing a bit more than Rob, and some key differences in their statements stood out already.
What do you think he's gonna tell us, Robert?
He's not gonna, with me, I swear to God, he's not gonna, I didn't do
Bro,
anything.
you gotta stop swearing to
I promise
God,
you I didn't
dude.
do anything. Who did?
I don't understand why you keep lying. And then you go back.
It's gonna be a snitch. And that
doesn't matter.
It don't matter. It don't matter. That is a snitch and I would die. This is not no joke. You would die. Like, you would die for snitching out here. People die for that.
Well, guess what, buddy? You think just because you're in this interrogation room, you're free? They got you here for a reason. They have evidence on you. You're not. You're getting at least a couple months in jail, bro. Like, what, bro? Like,
real talk. Why do people get popped and killed for snitching? We're talking about life sentences here.
Right. And this is like really life.
the nigga said, life. Yes, life, bro. Yes.
Y'all for snitching out here. People die for that. Real talk. Why do people get popped
Look at
and
him, look
killed
at
for
him.
snitching? We're talking about life sentences here.
Right. And this is like really life.
Hey, that thigh rub told me everything.
Your
I promise you.
actions and the people you choose to hang with and all of this I didn't kill anyone. Is
Bro.
slowly killing me. I should just pause.
Oh my God,
Let
bro.
me talk. I'm supposed to
This
be at
nigga.
work right
He
now. I
said
just took
life.
a promotion. I can't keep missing work. All the that you are
You should
doing
never
or
be,
the
bro. You
people
should never hurt
hang
your mom
with
like
or
that ever.
Just any
No
of
matter
that.
what
Like,
happened, bro. You should.
I don't know if you know or not, but they threatening me with contempt of court because I don't come
You
to
should
none
respect
of
your
your
mom
meetings.
enough to stay out the streets. I ain't gonna
What you
lie.
got going on? I make sure
I know
you
my
get
mama
there,
killed me
but
before the
I
streets
cannot
did.
keep missing work. And you sitting here in my face telling me that you don't want to snitch because your life is they gonna kill you. Pops, you don't know.
It wasn't me.
She getting in his head. Look, she getting in his head.
I didn't say that you
Bro,
killed
you keep
anyone.
like you
Bro,
keep.
you don't understand that you're just as guilty if you know who did it and you're not saying nothing. That's guilty by association.
Bro, he
Right
did it,
there,
bro.
It's not clicking for you. If you know who killed these kids, then you need to tell him.
Some part of this tirade must have made an impression, because at long last, Rob shared his version of events.
Of course.
Taj killed all three of them.
Yo, they threw my nigga Taj under the bus. Wait, we only know about 2 murders, bro. This nigga is bro. We only know about 2 people that died. This nigga said all 3 of them. You definitely killed. You killed one of them. You had to.
Some part of this tirade must have
Like
made
what?
an impression, because at long last, Rob shared his version of events.
Taj killed all three of them.
Jesus.
Okay. Tell me about it.
Were you there?
The whole story?
Were you there?
The whole story. Let him talk. I say the whole story. Tell me the whole story.
Rob just mentioned 3 victims, but the detectives had so far only asked him about 2.
I'm telling you, bro. He
Not
just
only
told
did
on
this
himself.
grab their
He been
attention,
told on himself.
but
I
they
ain't gonna lie
likely
to you.
suspected that the Taj that Rob mentioned was 16-year-old Taj
Bro, this
Bruton.
nigga, look,
with whom
look. Here we go. Look. I don't know what drug you gotta take, or like what alcohol you're consuming, or whatever you're doing with your life, or how stressful life is for you, bro. But there should be no reason you look 45 at 16, bro. Like for real. We need to sit down and talk about this. Why do you look this old? You're not 16, bro. Nigga still a kid, bro. This nigga look like he got kids. Like, let's be for real. He look like he could be Reaper Rob's dad or something. Like, what's up with it? This nigga ugly.
they
I
were
ain't gonna
already
lie.
acquainted due to previous cases. Unfortunately, this didn't mean they knew where to find him. Several weeks earlier, Taj
look
cut
at
off
that
his
nigga
ankle monitor
feet.
and went on the run. The detectives would focus on this after they got more of the story from Chris,
All right, I'm trying
who
to
picked up the story after he said Rob, a.k.a. Reaper, knocked on his window.
Okay, Reaper knocks on the window.
He knocks on the window. He said, "Come on, we finna go see some girls or something." Then we went out, and this girl and the boy picked us up. I don't know what. This girl and this boy.
Describe.
From Rob's statement, the police believed this had to be Michael and Layla. He made no mention of Camille, however, even when he explained where everyone was sitting in Layla's car. The seating arrangement would be crucial later. Layla was driving, Michael was in the passenger seat, while Chris and Rob were in the back seat. But they weren't alone.
Then somebody came in the car. I don't know his name. It was like somebody in all black.
Okay. And how does this person look? I know you said he's wearing dark colored clothes, right? I heard you say that.
Ski mask on too. Yeah.
I'm telling you what, if somebody got in the car wearing a ski mask, I'd be like, what is going on?
But that didn't appear to be Chris's
Right,
response,
I'm not, no.
and the detectives likely had a
You got a ski
horrible
mask. What we finna
inkling
go do?
as to why.
I know we not finna
Yeah, I
go.
looked at
Drop me
Rob,
off. I don't even want to get in the car.
See some girls, he's like, we had. I was like, oh, all right. And then we kept driving then.
Throughout his interrogation, Chris would only refer
I
to the
don't care
man
what
in the
nobody
ski
say.
mask as
This
the
nigga
X-Man.
3'5" is not
Luckily,
12.
Rob had already revealed the identity of their companion.
We'd pick up Taj. As soon as Taj came out, that was the first thing he told me.
Oh,
like,
he telling. With no food?
knocking on, I'm
Stavo?
knocking on. I was like, nah, bro, I ain't even trying to do all that.
It took a little more persuading, but Rob eventually told the police that they could find Taj at his girlfriend's house. They picked him up and brought him to the station after they finished talking to Chris and Rob. But instead of clearing up the questions detectives had, Taj made everything more confusing.
Of course he did.
He said everything was Rob's idea.
I'm sitting right next to him. And he whispered in my ear, he was like, bro, I'm finna rob these tonight, bro. I look at him like, what you mean you finna rob these tonight? He's like, bro, so sad. They look, bro, they got a pound of weed. They got some money, bro. And if they...
Over some weed, nigga? Over some weed, bro? Oh my gosh, bro. We gotta do better as a... Bro, I'm no longer black. I'm with the Caucasians. And I can still say nigga, yeah. I'm with the Caucasians, bro. I'm done with these black dummies, bro. Y'all are black. That's what y'all are, black dummies. Why are you robbing and killing somebody for a pound of weed? For what, bro? Oh my gosh, bro. To sell it? Like, okay, you're gonna sell it and get money, okay. Nigga, go get a job, nigga. Go fill out the applications, my nigga. Like, what are you doing with your life? Bro, I don't care what nobody say, bro. No amount of weed is worth nobody's life, I swear.
Don't go for it, I'm gonna kill him. That's exactly how he said. At this point, I'm frantic.
And a couple of ones, like, come on, bro.
Right, I'm sitting right next to me.
That's like
so
$5 right there.
Me. So I'm sitting here, I'm scared as hell, so I'm like, I ain't got no choice but to just sit here and just, it is what it is.
Rob told detectives that it was the other way around.
It was so random. Like, he just said he wanted to knock him off. I'm not thinking he's serious, though.
Liar.
At the time, when he first said it, if you would have seen his face, like, bro, he was laughing, like, if I would have really thought he was finna kill
Liar,
like,
shut up. You like
I
you
would have
stink
got
too.
back in that car. I would have stayed right there and called my mom and be like, can you come get me? I didn't think he was serious until when the car started slowing down and I seen him up the gun.
Rob said that Taj did this because he wanted to take Michael's firearm.
Look, like he's
Over
too
in Chris's
animated with his
interrogation
story.
room,
Like, I don't
his
believe
story
it.
aligned with Rob's for now.
What triggered him to just start shooting? I'm trying to figure out. It's something in between that you're not saying.
Because I think the person that, the white guy, I think they said he had a lot of money or something.
Oh, so it was set up as a robbery. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay. So they were setting up the robbery, man.
Did Reaper mention that to you, that something was going to be set up or anything?
He didn't even know. Like, all I heard was pound, and like, I thought somebody was shooting at us.
But they
so
cut
I
out.
hopped out the car and ran.
I'm looking. Boom!
Look, this dude.
Boom!
Once again, Taj's version was a
Bro,
little
he's
different.
too animated with his story. I don't believe nothing that come out his mouth.
got shot by Rob because that was diagonal. It was crazy.
Just like that. It took 2 shots. It wasn't no more than that. It took 2 shots to kill both of them.
The police knew at least part of this was true. Who shot who was yet to be determined. But tragically, they'd confirmed the second victim as Layla's boyfriend, Michael Hodo. He was in the grass by the side of the road, just blocks away from Layla. He was deceased when police found him. Michael's father had a heartbreaking reaction when he found out that his
They're gonna
son
let us hear
would
it.
not be coming home.
My son's dead, isn't he?
I'm sorry to be the one to tell you.
No! Oh my God!
Bro,
No!
I ain't gonna lie.
Can they come back out here and help?
Don't free this nigga Reaper Rob, bro.
find this
I don't
out.
care. I don't care who did it. Do not free Rob. I don't know.
I'll find him when I kill him and kill him! Oh my God!
Bro, RIP, bro.
That's not my baby.
While Michael's family reeled from the devastating news, Chris continued with his upsetting story about Michael's final moments.
And you said he shot this white guy first?
Yeah, the white guy was like sitting like this, and like,
where'd he shoot him at?
Like right
in the back of the head.
And the gun was pressed up against his head? Is that what you're?
I think it was like.
Okay. And then, what about the white girl that's driving? Tell me about that.
He turned the gun and shot her.
Where'd he shoot her at?
I don't know.
Rob agreed, which would soon become increasingly rare.
Where did he shoot Layla?
No, I think it was headshots.
On the other hand, Taj put the blame back on his two companions.
I know he shot Sosa in the back of the head. I seen that happen. I seen Rob try to shoot her, right? And when he tried to shoot her, he shot her, and then his gun didn't go off, so he reloaded it again and shot her.
All contradictions temporarily
I'm starting
aside,
to like.
Chris added another disturbing detail.
I don't know
Did
who
he
to
see it
believe,
coming?
bro.
No, it was like to the back of his head.
Okay. Did he have any time to defend himself?
No, but Taj just upped him and shot him in the head.
Liar.
At this point, police were still searching Forest Lakes Park for evidence.
I know you did it.
Now that they knew the shooting had occurred in Layla's car, it was more important than ever to find the vehicle. Most of all, though, they were looking for any sign of Camille. They hoped
Dang,
to
they
find
still
her
ain't
alive,
find her yet.
but the police were likely
Oh, my
aware that,
eye.
like Layla, she could be seriously injured and in need of medical attention.
Right.
If that was the case, every passing moment decreased her chance of survival. For the time being, though, her family was left in an exhausting state of limbo. The situation was made infinitely worse by rumors that Camille had been caught up in the shooting. Frustratingly, the police still had no concrete answers for her family. They had to hope that Chris, Rob, and Taj would ultimately provide an explanation. They got even closer when Chris continued with more of the story, but once again, the details started to get shaky.
Was the car driving whenever they got shot?
No, it was just like it stopped and then like it kept going. Like when I hopped out the car, it kept going with it.
Where did the car keep going when it kept going?
Like to a dumpster.
Did you get back in the car?
Okay.
Yeah, I got back.
I mean, did you want to get back in the car or did you not? No, you didn't want to. Okay, what made you get back in that car? Explain to me that.
Because he had a gun, I thought he was gonna get shooting at me. Because if I was just with him and if I was just with him, he just killed somebody, and he probably would kill me too because he think I was gonna snitch.
On the contrary, Rob said that he was the one who jumped out of the car.
When he shot Layla,
Here we go.
I got out the car because the blood started dripping. I ain't wanted to get on me.
Taj claimed the same
Like,
thing.
he's going too
I get
much
out of the
into
car,
it. Like,
and they still shooting because it was like 4 to 6 shots. I don't know exactly how many shots it was, but it was a couple shots, bro. So at this point, we hear this lady. This lady's over there.
Hold on, let me turn on my fan. I'm still listening.
I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm trying to call Spring everything.
a little hot.
So this lady, hey, what's going on over there? He sees me, or I guess he ran back over there. Rob ran over there, and he was like, hey, this, that, and the third. So I'm like, I'm gonna just do what you tell me to do. I just want to go home. So.
The only thing that this established was that at least one of
Okay.
the boys had gotten out of the car. But this wasn't news, as the woman who saw the car hit the dumpster also told police that she saw a male figure running around shortly after she heard gunshots and saw the crash. The detectives decided not to challenge the boys on this front for now, and pushed for the truth on more important matters instead. They started with Rob.
What happened to Layla? Where did they?
I don't know. Taj threw Layla out the car and hopped in the driver's seat and started driving.
Rob said Taj
what?
repeated
Like,
the
this don't
process
even-
a short time later.
And Taj pulled body out the car, patted him down. The mechanic. He grabbed the mechanic, got back in the driver's seat, and he drove off.
Was that
I
next to
don't know
Layla
why
where
it's-
she was pulled out?
No, it was
bro, I don't know why. It's just everything that come out this nigga mouth is just cat. Like, I don't
in a different spot.
I don't care if
This
your
made
mom is
sense
there,
to
bro.
police because the second crime scene, where Michael's body was found, didn't have much blood. There were, however, what appeared to be drag marks leading from the road towards the brush where the body lay.
Did you help take? I ain't touch nobody. I ain't touch a body. I ain't touch nothing.
Liar.
I swear to God, I ain't touch nothing.
Liar.
When they was dead, I said, take me home.
Liar.
Take me home.
Yet Taj said that wasn't how it happened.
Rob drives. He pulled Layla out out of the car. That's why she got left by the dumpster. He starts driving. He's driving. We go around the corner. He goes over to the Sosa. Sosa had, I think, in his pocket. somewhere on him. So he pulled Sosa out of the car. He just dragged him over in some woods or something.
And were you driving the car?
No, I was not driving the car. Yeah.
The detectives asked Chris similar questions.
Did you pull her out of the car?
What is Rob doing during all this?
He was saying that.
What's he saying?
Like he was like, oh, he was like, go.
And what happened next?
Yeah.
See, I believe, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I believe, bro. Not just cause he's young, cause it's making sense. You feel
me? He tried to put a thing in the river, but I think got stuck or something.
The thing? What thing are you talking about? The car. Okay.
Once again, the detectives already had information that would let them know if one of the boys was lying.
Every time I see it.
The search of Forest Lakes Park had finally paid off, leading police to another grisly and tragic discovery. Taj picked up the story again to tell his version of what they did with Layla's car.
We get over here to this lake. It's dark as hell. 3-5 get out of the car. He got out of the car. Rob tells him, hey, start wiping everything down. So he started wiping everything down. He's wiping everything down. The door handles, everything. He's wiping everything down. So after he started wiping everything down, Rob takes Layla's phone and Sosa's phone or whoever phones he found in that bit, threw him in the lake, throw him in the lake.
The lake in question turned out to be 5.5 miles or 8.8 kilometers outside Forest Lakes Park, but police had no question that this was the scene they were looking for. When they dredged the lake, they recovered the 2 phones from the water, which were determined to be Michael and Layla's. But this wasn't the only evidence they found. Taj attempted to explain what was found as he continued his story, starring Rob as the mastermind of the crime.
He tell 3-5, get in the car, drive the car into the lake. For whatever reason.
When the detectives asked Chris, though, he said he was nowhere near the car at that point.
Were you in the car when it was going in the river? Or?
Yeah, I was out. I was trying to run back to my house.
You were out of the car. What was Rob doing?
I don't know. I left. I was running back to my house.
What did he say he did with the car after that then?
I didn't ask all of that. I didn't ask that.
What about the guns that were used?
I don't know where those at either.
Oh, it's barely in the lake. Okay. Like when he drive, it might be the 2 front tires in the lake. It might be a little bit more of the hood, but the back of the car, all that is still out of the lake.
Okay.
That was exactly how the police discovered the car. What they found inside was more gruesome than they had ever anticipated. Back with Chris, he continued his tale.
Describe to me the clothes that you were wearing that night when all these bad things happened. What happened to them?
They wanted us to burn them.
Who wanted you to burn them?
I knew. I was gonna say it. I was gonna say it for you.
No.
Are you sure?
I don't think so.
Like Detective Bender said, we processed that car front to back, top to bottom, bottom to top 3 times. 3 days worth of actual forensic work, several forensic people. I don't think you could have sat anywhere in that car and not got blood on you.
I think it was something on my shoe.
I'm standing over here scared as.
Come on, don't start lying now. Come on,
dark, so I don't know. But
Rob said burning the clothes was all Taj. Taj, of course,
bro, they're just blaming it on each other.
Regardless of who had the idea, the police found the remains of clothing in a burn pile in the forest, including pieces of shoes, sweatpants, and sweatshirts. However, this was not the only clothing item the police discovered intact. Chris's shoes, which he described as Nike slides, were found discarded in the bushes, and a single glove was found near Michael. An item the police discovered intact. Chris's shoes,
bro, nigga, do your Nike slides got slits in them, bro? Okay,
which he described as Nike slides, were found discarded in the bushes, and a single glove was found near Michael's body. Another was found near the lake. The police asked Taj about this.
So were you wearing gloves at this time?
Yes, I was wearing gloves because, like I said, I was supposed to go hit.
And what about Rob?
Rob was wearing gloves too. Yes, Rob was wearing gloves.
Taj revealed that the original plan was for the group to go car hopping that night, which was why he was wearing gloves and a ski mask. But police had to wonder if there was a far darker reason the boys brought these items. For now, the detectives wrapped up the conversation with Rob.
Do you feel a little better now that you were honest? Did you need to get that off your chest?
Worse. Now I feel like I just snitched on everybody and
The detective stepped out, but little did Rob know that his night at the police
There's
station
no way
was
that you
far
could have
from
done,
over.
bro. There's no way he could have been involved in this whole situation and not done one thing, bro. His name is Reaper Rob. Keep that in mind. Reaper Rob. What do you think Reapers do? Reaper, bro. Ghost, bro. Reaper. What's the Ghost Reaper? Whatever the Reaper pepper. It's hot. What do you think he's doing? Hot. He's hot-headed, bro. Like, come on.
There was a lot more that he needed to fess up to.
I hope I just sounded
but for
smart. I
now,
ain't gonna lie.
he was left alone with his mother.
Charge you because you were there and you didn't come forward.
Did come forward.
I'm talking about when it happened.
I just told him everything.
I'm just letting you know, Rob. You don't
I'm gonna
understand.
get charged for murder. Mama, what was the point of snitching on everybody if I was gonna get charged? Why did you make me stay?
I said I don't know.
Shouldn't have did it, buddy. Like, you put yourself in that position.
We're gonna ask you to step out now.
Hey, Mama. Wait, hey, is my mama still here?
Yeah, she's still
Wait, Mama.
Talk to me. Give me.
Okay,
She's talking with someone.
can you see if they do charge me? Can you see if she can give me a lawyer? I didn't kill anybody.
Hey, relax.
Can you ask her,
Bro,
please?
stop with the
Rob
fake
waited,
tears, dude.
asking the detective stationed at the door several times to bring his mother back, but she had left to go back to work. Before she did, she informed police that she did not want Rob answering any more questions without a lawyer present. Rob was not on board with this plan.
Is my mama still here? Hold on. How can I get charged for murder?
Listen.
Can you explain it to me?
Hold on. We got it. We're taking your DNA, okay?
While the police took Rob's DNA, fingerprints, and photos, he continued to ask them how it was possible that he would be charged with murder.
Listen, can I tell you the situation, please?
Bro, he did something. Like, nobody wants to explain that twice.
Your mom's not here yet. We can't talk to you.
Like, she's close?
I don't
Talking
know.
about you feel bad because you snitching, but you want to tell the whole
Rob's
situation again,
interrogation
bro.
might
Shut
have
up.
been on pause, but the conversation with Chris remained in full swing.
Ooh.
The questions he faced were about to get a whole lot harder.
They executed a search warrant on the house, which they did collect some things, and I'd like to talk to you about those things too. But because you, because it looked like a surprise on that.
Yeah, like what?
Wait, what? Wait.
Did collect some things, and I'd like to talk to you about those things too. But because you, because it looked like a surprise on that.
Yeah, like what was in my house that got to do with this homicide? And
I will, and I'm going to tell you about that. 'Cause like I said, I'm not going to leave anything out.
It's I can tell you it's
Bro,
pretty
she got them Angry Bird eyebrows.
damning. I guess I would use that word.
So, serious?
Do you own any firearms, ma'am?
They found a
Does
gun in the
anyone in
crib.
your home own a firearm? Okay, because I'm pretty sure they found one or two firearms in the house. And I'm sure you guys have watched CSI, right? We can take a firearm, we can shoot it. That round that you shoot, we can
I
take
was rooting for you.
and you put it into a computer
and tell you who got
and actually compare it to other fired casings, like the shell from the bullet. How?
Wait, what?
He told me who the gun from. How would you hold guns?
Like, I know you 12, but nigga, come on, that gotta be the dumbest. Bro, that's the dumbest decision you ever
think that they're
made.
going to be related to this?
What do you mean? Do you think
Describe
they're
to me
gonna?
why you
bro,
think that?
Bro, these detectives. What do you mean? You think? Do he think it's gonna be related? Of course it is. Okay.
Because he said, put these up, make sure your mama don't find them.
Okay. And the gun that you saw X-Man use, was it either one of those two guns?
I think it's the black one.
Meanwhile, Rob continued to wait.
Bro, I don't even like you, bro. I hate you. I hope they give you the maximum. I hope you did something like I know that. Listen, I'm gonna pause. I ain't gonna pause for like 10 minutes after this. I promise. But, bro, I know. Bro, I know you had like. I know that sounds crazy. I hope he did it. Like, I hope nobody. Like, I hope this whole situation didn't even happen, but it did. You know what I'm saying? If anybody is to be indicted and in prison for it, it should be this nigga Reaper Rob. I don't like you. You lie
Eventually,
too
the
much.
detectives did come back to speak with him, since he was insistent on saying more, even though his mother did not return to the station.
All right, so, you know, I explained to you what your mom said on the phone, right? She didn't want us to ask you any more questions about a lawyer presence from you. I just want to make sure that we're clear that you don't have to answer our question. You don't have to talk to us at this point, but you've stated to me that it's my case. I want to talk to you. Yes.
Because Rob's mom was no longer present, they read him his Miranda rights again. Right off the bat, he admitted to additional involvement.
Taj told me to help him pull the body out
Why
of the
you
trunk
ain't say this
and throw it in
before?
the lake.
Why you ain't say this before, dude?
He grabs it. He's trying to pull a leg. He was like, "Bro, it's heavy. I need help." So I grabbed one leg. I tried to help. I was like, "Bro, it's too heavy. I don't want to do this." Put the thing down. Left the girl in the trunk. Because I told him I didn't want to.
Yup, now guess what? You're going to jail because you're.
To tell a long, rambling tale about selling
Even
his
if you didn't
gun
kill
the day
nobody, you
before
just
the crimes
told him
took
you was
place.
involved with it now. Now it's
The
over with
detectives
for
hear
you.
him out before dropping a bombshell.
That's an issue because we have that gun now.
No, that's not.
It was at 3-5's house. You said you sold it.
I did. That's not my gun. That was not mine. That's not my gun.
In addition to
Bro, you
this,
just
the
think he the
police
best
strongly
liar, bro.
suspected
You're
Rob
not.
had stolen the firearm.
Stolen
Hey,
too?
Trigger, but you knew this was going to happen. You knew it was going to happen.
I did not know this.
The detectives had a similar exchange with Taj.
We've sent some of the
Bro,
casings
Taj look
off
like that
to be
damn cat on
examined already.
freaking Tom and Jerry.
It's not back, I'll tell you that. Otherwise, we would probably be having this conversation. That those casings aren't going to come back, like he said, to a third gun.
To a third gun, they shouldn't.
Multiple casings were found at all 3 crime scenes, but especially
gun.
near the car at the lake. Even if the boys weren't budging on the issue of who shot who, lab tests would reveal the truth in due time. In the meantime, the detectives brought up something 2 of the boys in particular were probably dreading.
Let's talk about the trunk. Trunk of that car.
Looking at the trunk. Sir.
There's another part that we haven't talked about.
Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he did something.
It
Like,
was
oh my
down the
gosh.
trunk. And he told me to open the trunk. And he shot.
Where did he tell you to open the trunk from?
You see this right now?
He told me to open the trunk from the inside, like the inside.
Okay.
And whenever you pulled that open, tell me about what you saw in there.
All I seen was mud teeth.
Come
And
on,
he said,
3-5.
"Move," and
Come
shot.
on, 3-5. What did you
Okay.
do?
You saw was luggage?
Luggage and like it was like a girl.
And what part of her body could you see? Could you see her feet, or her hair, her hand? Describe to me what.
I seen hair.
I did not even know it was another person in the trunk at all.
Okay, so you just riding around and she's just in there?
Yeah, I mean, we rode around like that before, though.
Just because there ain't no room for all the people?
Just because there ain't no room for all the people.
When you go to open up that seat, what were you thinking in your head?
Like, what am I gonna do? I don't know what to do. Like, I was confused. I was like, I was thinking like there's a person back here.
Did this person say something? Describe to me what you heard. What you
Come
heard.
on, bro.
whenever
Stop
you opened that
lying.
seat up.
Like, come
What
on,
noises?
bro. I've been rooting for you. You've been out here dogging, bro. Like, what is you doing?
Somebody told me to watch out, and I heard a gunshot. 2 guns.
Tragically, the 3rd victim was determined to be none other than Camille. Her body was discovered 2 days after Layla
my
was
God.
found on April 1st.
Oh
Like Chris
my
said, she'd
God.
been shot twice.
Did
The
3-5
location of
kill
her
her,
wounds
bro?
indicated that her death had been no accident. It was highly unlikely that Camille had been shot once in the back and once in the head by chance. As soon as she was identified, law enforcement made contact with her aunt, Amy, for a difficult conversation.
So you probably know why we're here, where we've been investigating the incident that happened Friday involving Layla and the other individual that was found deceased.
You know, it took us a little while because we couldn't positively identify her, so it took us a little while. But, you know, we're certain that it's Camille that is now deceased.
Probably to detective surprise,
Bro, I
Amy
couldn't
remained
imagine
stoic.
hearing something like this,
As it
bro.
turned out, she already knew Camille
I
was
would lose
deceased.
my
The
mind.
grandpa of Layla actually came to my house when I found your card, telling me that Camille was deceased and how are you doing is what he told me.
What?
Talking about
Bro, the streets talk, bro.
Leslie
The
was
streets
deceased
talk.
already. I had a mother call me at midnight last night that, oh yeah, my phone has not stopped.
While Amy tried to come to terms with the loss of her niece, the detectives at the police station asked Chris more about the specifics of Camille's murder.
What happened? What happened after he shot her?
And he closed it, and we left.
How many times did he shoot her?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna.
I think once, twice.
What is it? One
Twice.
Twice? Okay. Do you know what part of her body he shot her?
No, I when I opened it, he grabbed it, so I looked away.
As if this wasn't horrific enough, Taj put forth an even more disturbing version of events. Predictably, he insisted he was not the shooter. The culprit he named was spine-chilling.
Who folds the seat down?
3-5, because he was on the side, so he hops out of the car, right? He get out of the car, flip the seat down, boom, hit her once. So he's
where did he shoot her?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh my God, what did we just say? What did we just say, bro? Bro, lock everybody up. I ain't gonna lie, I'm done with you 3-5.
No, I wasn't. I couldn't see exactly where he shot her at all. And then she's not dead yet, so Rob sees that and he shoots her to make sure she's dead. So Layla got one headshot and then Camille got two because she wasn't dead yet.
For once, Rob agreed with Taj, at least partially. Before his mom left the police station, he told this to the police.
It was 3-5 that did that. 3-5 dropped the seat and shot the girl, and he shot her in the head. And Taj like, shoot the in the back, shoot the back. 3-5 dropped the back seat and he shot the girl. She was still alive. He's like, finish her. So he shot it again.
Bro, I still don't believe this nigga. Now that I just heard him talk, I don't believe it. I promise you, no.
Something wasn't quite right. After getting this far, the police were not willing to accept anything short of the full truth.
Now, Reaper, Rob, there's a lot of similarities that are overlapping here, but there's definitely a discrepancy that Rob told us about what happened to the person in the trunk.
They're trying to make him the shooter, right? Yeah, that's what y'all leaving out. I mean, be honest. Be honest. We being all being honest here. Just be honest. Is he the shooter? That's what they're saying. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do is just say that. I mean, stop going around it.
I can tell you that he is not. You, Chris, are not being blamed for those people in the front seat.
In the back seat is what the trunk is the one that
we have some issues with the trunk.
I'm gonna keep it real about.
Tell us.
Be honest, baby. It's okay.
Because you're gonna feel so much better. You're gonna feel so much better. You're gonna feel so much better once you talk about what
he's. Tell me. Say it. Just say it.
He said, if I ain't do it, you gonna kill everybody I know.
So y'all already know who I'm finna say who said it, bro. That nigga Rob gotta go, bro. He gotta go. I'm already on. Watch. Who said it?
He said you gonna kill everybody I know.
Yeah. Who made you do it? Who is it?
Rob.
I told you, bro. I told you, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, RP to the victim, but this nigga, bro.
You know. Well, who was the X-Man? I don't know who that is.
Now, did you
just calm down?
Yet again, Rob said something different. Before his mom left the station, he had shared this information.
Taj made him kill the person, or he was gonna kill 3-5.
Oh, now you putting it on 3-5. I mean, now you putting it on Taj.
Let's go on here. He said that he was going to kill everybody you know, and he did fire a gun. Tell me about what you did.
I think I shot the girl. I don't know where it was, but and then he came up and shot her too.
Okay.
Who did?
Rob.
Okay. So when you shot her, what gun did you use when you shot her?
The ex-dude gave me the Scott.
If Chris used Taj's firearm, that would explain why they only found 2 weapons during the search warrant. This brought up another question, though, which the detectives had addressed with Rob and his mom.
So that's my concern here, is that you said that Taj was pretty much orchestrated this and was concerned that 3-5 would snitch on him. So he made him
3-5 do that.
But you're saying that he was completely fine with you not taking any part of that.
Yes.
So why?
He just told me, if you snitch, I'm gonna kill you.
With his mom there, Rob insisted that he was innocent. Now that she was gone, though, the police hoped he might be more forthcoming.
I honestly don't think you're a cold-blooded killer. I know Taj, I've dealt with him, and I've dealt with you. And there's a reason I wanted to talk to you. Because I don't think you're that dude. I don't think you're a cold-blooded killer. Taj, I don't know anything about 3-5. I've never met him. But I'm telling you that when the evidence says that you were there and that you shot
Did
someone,
they get this nigga some food?
there is no explaining that.
Evidence is gonna
Rob,
tell you that I'm there, but all I can tell you is that I didn't shoot nobody.
Did you shoot Layla?
No.
Because I got information that somebody that was in their car had a thing for Layla, and he couldn't do it. So somebody else did it.
No.
Okay?
No, that's not true.
Your brother's talking. Is there any reason why he would be telling people that you shot one of those people if you didn't do it?
Police likely used this as a tactic to get Rob to talk and hopefully reveal the truth. Perhaps this was how Amy knew Camille was deceased before the detectives contacted her. In Chris's interrogation room, his mother struggled to come to terms with what he'd done.
You shot somebody that's dead, boy. What the this is a homicide. This is 3 people. Man, this is something that's serious.
You gonna kill my family. What am I supposed to do? That's why.
I understand. That's what we were trying to tell you from the beginning,
Chris, take a deep breath.
Just calm
Take a deep
down.
breath. Now listen to me. When you say
Bro,
that someone
this
threatens
nigga
your
Rob
family
need to
and
be-
threatens
bro,
you, I need
forget-
to put it
get
in
this
your
nigga the
phone.
death
Take a
penalty.
deep breath.
You manipulated a 12-year-old nigga. You're not cool.
Chris's mom didn't have an answer to that. She asked one of the detectives if she could step out for a moment to compose herself.
No, he know I live, and he knows my whole family. He was gonna kill my whole.
Are you talking about Reaper, or are you talking about Stavo?
Reaper? He was gonna kill my.
Let's talk about X-Man real quick. I think you know who X is, and I think you're scared of him, rightfully so.
They both said it was gonna kill my family.
Okay.
They both said that? Did they ever point a gun at you or anything like that?
Yeah.
Who pointed a gun at you?
The X-Man. He was like, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. I'm gonna kill you down.
So
Kill your mom.
Rob also told the detectives that
y'all made a 12-year-old. Oh my god, bro. These gotta be the softest hood niggas I ever heard, bro. So y'all were. Oh my gosh, bro.
he and Chris were in serious danger at the time of the crime.
Man.
So let me tell you something about Taj. Taj tell you he finna do something, and you decide not to do it with him, then I probably would have died with them.
So were you afraid of Taj that night? Because
Bro, if I did not do what Taj wanted me to do, I
So
would've
everybody
died
just scared of
that
Taj,
night
huh?
with
Like,
them.
come on, bro.
Taj is that bad a dude?
Bro,
Taj, on the other hand, claimed Rob always planned to let him take the blame.
If anything, if one of us go down in anything, and Todd, it was you. You did it. Everything. You did it. Legit. You shot everybody in the car. It was not me. If he got caught up, then then he was gonna go find my mama. The whole night I did not have a gun.
Rob continued with his story, claiming that he only participated out of fear.
Did Taj tell you to put the gun to somebody?
But Taj told me he told me he gonna kill Sosa. He wanted me to shoot Layla, and then he wanted 3-5 to shoot the girl in the back. I told him I didn't want to do it. Told me if I didn't do it, he was gonna kill me.
You hold the gun to her Layla's head?
Yeah, but I tried to shoot it, but it clicked. I tried
So
to
you
shoot, but
lied
it clicked.
before,
I
like-
didn't have it cocked back. I tried to shoot
We
it.
knew you was
it clicked
lying,
twice,
though, bro.
and Gustavo just did it himself. That's why. My gun wasn't coming back.
Listen.
I'm telling y'all the truth, and y'all still think I'm lying. Like, what I'm supposed to do, bro?
Cause you lying,
So
nigga,
how
you lying.
long before he actually pointed the gun, he told you to shoot Layla?
We was already in the car. Like, he put it in his notes, showed me, and then deleted the note.
When was that in the night? How early? How much before?
No, that was like right before it happened.
Did you shoot that girl in the trunk?
Yes, you did.
In the trunk?
Yeah.
He did. He killed her. I don't care if 3-5 shot. He killed her. His bullet killed her.
I wasn't there.
3-5 shot that girl in the trunk.
Still, the police suspected something was being left out.
It would be
Was
making me
she
mad.
still moving after you shot her?
He said she was still breathing or something.
Who said that, X-Man or Rob?
Did you shoot the girl once or did you shoot her twice? I mean, it doesn't matter at this point.
I shot her once, and he shot her again.
Chris was talking about Rob. Thankfully, the police were finally getting somewhere with him, too.
You shot her once.
How many times you shoot her?
Once.
You shot her once?
You just said you didn't do it, bro. He's making me mad.
There ain't no question. There ain't no question where she was shot. You talking about one end to the other. Where'd you shoot her?
Just shot, bro. I seen her and I shot. Like,
why?
Because she was still alive. She was gonna snitch on us all. We was all gonna go to jail for life. I didn't want to do none.
Now look where you're at, nigga. It's over. Like you was in a lose-lose situation.
Of it. If I didn't kill that girl, Stavo was going to kill me. I swear to God.
And when you had that gun, you should have killed Stavo.
I'm looking
like
at
what?
her in her eyes. She's dead.
Finally, the truth came out. Ballistics reports comparing shell cases found at the scene to the firearms found in Chris's house indicated a match. Whether or not there was a third shooter remained to be seen.
Are you sorry for what
I
happened?
am. I did not want it to happen. I never wanted that to happen. Like, I never wanted to kill anybody. I never wanted to shoot anybody. I never want any of that to happen. I just wanted to get a little bit of money.
The detectives made one last
Money is
effort
not
with
worth
Taj.
nobody's life.
People already ended up dead because of you guys' craziness.
No, not my craziness. It's not my craziness.
Were you going to rob them and it was like either you had to do what you had to do or a finger slipped and it scared everybody in the car and then it's too late at that point.
Yeah, I feel you, but
that makes more sense than the story that they're telling that you planned to kill these people. That from the beginning of the night.
I didn't shoot no gun.
We talked to Rob and we talked to Chris for hours. For whatever reason, one of them was more afraid of bringing you into the middle of this than they were Rob. So for that story that Rob's this guy that's, you know, threatening everybody or his people threatening people or your people, I just don't see that.
But Taj remained stalwart, insisting that he had never used a firearm that night. The detectives hoped that unpacking one final secret could be the key to
Everybody shot a
determining
gun
the
that
truth
night. I'm
about his
convinced. It's
involvement.
like
They
this
turned
point.
back to Rob to accomplish this.
Jesus.
Like Chris and his mom, Rob was also given a jacket to keep warm in the cold police station. But he used it in a less typical way. Even as he tried to get comfortable in the interrogation room, one of the detectives returned to unpack a final secret to try to pull the case together.
The KTM, what exactly, what is it?
Kill them all?
What is it? Like a gang?
Wait, that's
No.
KTA.
First time we did something for it. So who,
Trey,
how
use
many
your brain.
people like consider themselves a part of KTM?
Few of us, me, Gustavo, 3-5.
Rob's list went on, but he only had nicknames for most of the KTM members, not their real names.
I don't know what that
Notably,
could stand
Michael,
for.
Layla, and Camille were not included.
I was the leader of it.
Chris was somehow even less willing to give up the details of
They got this little nigga McDonald's? What? Bro.
KTM.
What's the
I mean, he had already told. He was like, got a little nigga something to eat. Who's the store runner for these investigations? Like, who be actually going, or do they DoorDash?
I know Reaper has the tattoo. What does it mean?
Okay. Nigga, you know, just say it. It's over with.
Cut.
Cut.
Cutthroat?
Bro,
Cutthroat
cut starts
mentality,
with a
does
C,
it sound
bro.
right?
Like,
What exactly is that?
Dumb? Like, y'all dumb?
Like just a made-up gang name? Or?
One of Michael's close friends eventually came forward, provided the police would keep his identity anonymous, and confirmed that KTM was indeed a gang. His description of their activities was chilling.
Their mentality is a mentality that they'll do anything to you and not give a fuck.
Just to get the money?
Yes, just to get the money. Just to get what they want, basically.
With that, the detectives had all the information they needed to move forward
Bro, y'all
with the
did all
case.
of that for
It had taken 8 hours
$15 and
each to
didn't
get the
even-
truth from Rob and Chris. The detectives stepped out, leaving Ashley and Chris alone for a few moments.
Listen, baby, listen. Listen. It's not over.
Yes, it is.
It's not over. It's not over. You just better pray and hope that the gun that you shot her with wasn't murder. But
Ashley also had some devastating news to deliver that was sure to upset him further.
I'm gonna go to jail.
For what?
Top. That's I got warrant. So.
Oh my God, the family is just full of disgraces, bro. Like,
trying to figure out something. I'm gonna try to get out.
let me chill. I don't know what she in there for.
I'm trying to get you home.
Ashley had a warrant out for her arrest, and in order to be with her son while he was interrogated, turned herself in to police. She was charged with possession of cocaine and methamphetamine and taken to county jail. Chris?
Bro. Why do you have those drugs in your house when you have a 12-year-old? Yeah, bro, you know what?
Rob and Taj were all taken to juvenile detention. And
Where
on
are
May
these niggas'
15,
daddies at, bro? That's what I wanna
2023,
know. Where's y'all
a grand
daddies at?
jury indicted all 3 boys. Preparations began to take the case to trial, where they will be tried as adults. Taj and Rob are both facing 3 counts of murder in the first degree because, tragically, Layla did not survive her injuries. She passed away just days after Camille's body was discovered. Taj also has been charged with robbery with a firearm, tampering with evidence, tampering with an electronic monitoring device, carjacking while armed, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and grand theft auto.
So who
Rob
did he
had a
kill?
similarly long list of charges
Bro,
in
Rob,
addition
your
to 3
lips, bro.
counts of murder, including armed burglary,
Here, nigga,
grand
here,
theft of a
here,
firearm,
here, nigga.
petty theft, robbery with a firearm, and tampering with evidence. Chris, meanwhile, was only charged with 1 count of murder for Camille, whom he admitted to shooting while she was in the trunk. The other charges against him were dropped, including grand theft of a firearm and burglary.
Bro,
However,
I don't
he's
know
now
where y'all
facing an
from.
additional
Bro,
charge of battery.
I don't know where y'all from, but I'm not, bro. If it's too many people in the car, I'm either not getting in the car or I'm lapping up. I'm not getting in the trunk, especially if I can't see nothing. That's crazy. Look at this, bro.
After getting into a fight while incarcerated. Currently, all 3 boys have entered pleas of not guilty, but the trial is ongoing. What the court finds and how justice will be served for Layla, Michael, and Camille remains to be seen.
Yeah, man, that was the Jesus. That was the video, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get this a like. I liked it. You feel me? Y'all let me know if y'all wanted me to do more reactions or y'all want me to do y'all want me to react to more of their videos. But whoa, what does that say? Parents discover teen son horrifying. See, I gotta get out of here. Yeah, like I said, 300 giveaway at 300 subscribers. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And with that being said, peace. So you liked the video? You see? Hold on, look at me right there. You know what? Right here? Right? Oh, bro. Boom. You're like, this one right here. Is it right here or is it right here? I don't know, bro. I heard you enjoyed. You feel me? Like the video. You feel me? Just like the video, bro.